All right, cool. We are now officially live. Waiting for just a couple people to come in before we get started. Right quick, if y'all want to go ahead and Drake, I know you share it sometimes.
Should I share it?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. We're not gonna have.
Nah, I'm gonna check that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna check that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be like it was.
No, it will not. I
Yeah,
promise you that.
it's not gonna be like that. Uh, hey, Janai. Hey, Kayla.
Hey y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Um, and I'm gonna say it again later on, but Kayla unfortunately is not on with us today because it is Daniel's 4th birthday.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
Happy birthday.
Yes, cupcakes and frosting everywhere. But he had a lot of fun, so that's what's important. But how are y'all doing today?
Good. Those kids.
What grade are you teaching?
First grade.
First grade. Oh, bless your heart.
In virtual world, and keep telling them to mute your microphone is becoming a common statement of mine.
Oh, that's right. You're not actually in the class. You right.
Yeah. And I was like,
man.
I can't call names right now. I almost said a person's name. Mute your microphone. Can you please stop yelling out? That's why
you can't mute on your side.
When we had Zoom, so the teacher she moved to Google Meets, and Google Meets is not as user friendly.
Oh, why did you switch?
It's better reception. The kids have Chromebooks, and you know how.
Oh, that makes sense now. Yeah,
and so I can't mute them now. So
see, and then you just end up yelling across. Hey, shh. Is that your mom in the background? Can you tell her that you're in class?
We listen to General Hospital while we're trying to learn 2 + 2.
That is wild. Good grief. Ooh, more power to you. You know, therapy and Jesus will get you through. You know, therapy and Jesus, definitely. Drake, how are you?
She kind of scared me a second ago, Lynette, when she talking about mute your microphone. So I was like,
no.
I'm messing with you. I'm good. You know, I had a very good, productive day at work today. Got to talk to some family members. I mean, I'm good. Got to work out while I was at work. You know, my thing is I try to do at least about 25, 30 push-ups per hour. I'm going to try to increase on that. I'm missing the gym, but that's other than that, I'm doing well. I had a good, healthy breakfast this morning.
Look at you making moves. I like it.
Being a grown up.
Right. Man, this adulting thing. I'm like, is there a refund? Who do I talk to in customer service?
Jesus.
To make sure that this, because I didn't, this wasn't what I thought it was. You know how you buy something and you just like, oh, it looks good on the rack, and then you get it home in your bedroom light and you just like, this don't even, these mirrors aren't the same as they were in the store. In the store, I was on a runway. In my room, it looked like I'm in an alley. I don't like this. I need to take this back.
What did you think it was going to be?
Being an adult?
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, I didn't know what it would be like to be an adult. I didn't know what my thoughts were. It just wasn't this.
Mine either.
I didn't really know. I didn't really know what it was. I was just like, I knew it just wasn't this. That's what it was. And I was just like, oh, this is okay. Hi, Destiny.
Hey, little cuz. So she probably think the same way you were thinking too.
Hey, Rachel. Right? I listen. And Kayla says she did not sign a contract to become an adult. I don't think you need a contract. I honestly don't think you need a contract, but I understand the sentiment. I do. I get it because it's quite rough. Hey, Jocelyn.
It's not. Y'all need to stop saying that. Like that was my mentee. He's on. He's like, it's so hard and everything just keeps getting harder. It's never just easy. I'm like, I want to tell him like, shut up.
See, and that's one of the reasons why we have conversations like this. It is a shock to people the amount of work they have to do, and so because it may be easy for you. And this may not seem, it's about perspective. It's not that it's easy for you, but it's just that maybe the perspective of what I want to do. Like for me, I know I can be lazy. So it's a cop out. It's easy for me to say that, oh man, it's hard. I don't want to do it. Like it's the easy thing for me. Right. I know I can. I know that I'm capable. And I know that once it gets done, it's not going to be as hard as I thought it was. But it's work.
Correct. Only reason my perspective is different is because you've been part of the makers of Mr. D713. I'm like, I was paying bills, I was working, I was busting my butt as a kid. So I was like, man, as an adult, I get to bust my butt and do what I want to do when I want to do and how I want to do it. Yeah, it was a little bit more. I love the freedom of it. I love that's why I love being an adult. Like I'm one of those guys. I'm just continuing looking forward. I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now, no matter even the bad stuff, and I'm looking forward to the next day.
But you're saying that. No, I'm saying you saying that. Like I told Leah, I've been grown since I was 12. I've been grown so long that I'm tired of it. Like I've been grown longer than the average person. So like, when do I tap out? When do I like tag the person on the white rag?
That's all. When you understand me, that's all I'm waiting for. My tag in partner. Look, just go ahead, Jesus. If you want to come in and tap in, right? I'll just go to sleep for a little bit. It just let me just go to sleep for like a good.
Jesus, she don't know what she asking for. Jesus,
2 weeks off of life.
She don't know what she asking for. Jesus,
that's all it is. We tag in, tag out, tag in.
There you go.
That's what it is. No, but I think that's what comes when you align yourself with the right people. They re-energize you. And I think that being in quarantine, especially, is hitting hard because I don't have a circle that I can like give that energy for that energy to reverberate back to me, where we're physically in the same space, able to share in that. And that's what I used to get a lot from going to church and being in certain social groups. But since I don't have that, it kind of makes it feels harder than what it would normally be. And I think that because I get recharged as an extrovert from being around people, not being around people, it makes it kind of, like, Lord, help me. Let me just make it.
I feel that. I know this is not the same right here. The conversations we have through Zoom and StreamYard, Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. How y'all doing? But I know it could be worse. I know one day we're gonna get back together and it's gonna be even better. So that's my little bit of optimism that I have. But like happy, I'm telling you, when I moved here to Seattle, I think I've mentioned before that everything what people are experiencing right now, that was an experience when I moved here. Like I wasn't working immediately. I didn't have a church home. I don't have any family up here, and I was meeting everyone new. So it was kind of like, dang, I came from having a tight knit community, friends, career, and just like, boom, this is all just fresh to me. So I was kind of like on my own little island. I had my wife, of course, but still, like, as far as my extrovert going out, doing this and all that, it really wasn't there. And as soon as it started to peak back up, quarantine hit, shut all that down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I've learned how I've adapted somewhat to this.
I can relate. I was just getting my extrovert on, and then I was smiling at random people in the grocery store and talking. I was like, nah, I can't even see your mouth. Like, I don't even know. Like, I wanted to make me a mask and cut it out so people could just see me smile. I'm like, that's how I talk to people. And so, like, all of that. So I can relate to that, man.
You don't have the visor. You don't have the shield.
Oh, the face shield. Yeah.
That's the way to go.
Listen. I'm gonna get to the comments, because that just takes me to another point. But hey, Rachel says, if these bills can pay themselves, girl, right? Like that's the part of adulting, the responsibility part. Let me just go play all day. That's what I want. That's what I want to be able to do. But paying these bills, being a responsible adult, Rachel, you feel my pain. Destiny says, I agree. I thought being an adult was just about being grown. Well, no clue. It included paying bills and being truly responsible. I apologize to everyone who helped raise me. Just take me back to my childhood days.
Too late for that. Too late for that.
Oh, all those times that they told you to take a nap and you didn't want to take a nap. Like, listen, girl, Destiny, I feel you.
She knows that. She knows I was the cousin that when an adult said something, I'm probably was going to do it. They even when they're wrong, they kind of making a little sense here. So I guess I don't stress too much about it because when I knew I was paying my insurance. Shout out to all my young black males out here that's paying insurance, your own car insurance, bruh. That take all your little part-time check. They'll eat all that up right there. Yeah. So I'm like paying that and a cell phone bill back in the day. Oh man, something different.
Listen, I'm telling you, these bills make you.
They hard.
They just give you pause. Rachel says, "Hey Lynette, if that's your real name, because we know we lying about your age."
Dang.
Yeah, Rachel still doesn't believe you.
I mean, maybe I should have brought my license to if I had known, I would have pulled out. I would have packed it. Like I would have grabbed it for you. It's just black on crack, Rachel. That's just.
We know it. Sean says sometimes that isolation can give you time to reflect even when it's uncomfortable. Yeah, that first 2 months of being by yourself is good. Listen, after that like 7th week, that's when it starts feeling painful. It's like, oof, I do this, oof, I do that. But with that comes a lot of growth. I hope that you can. I've had a lot of growth being in quarantine for these last 8-9 months. However long it's been.
Yeah, it's been
going on long. Yeah, it really is.
But I agree with stuff.
What is something that you feel like you can point to it and say this is where I've grown?
Well, just being more vocal. I say that. Shoot, I speak my mind every week on my podcast. Nice to meet you on Sundays. You can catch it.
Love the plug.
No, but just be more vocal. Just not caring about what people think. Like just saying stuff and not always second guessing myself.
For myself, how I've grown in size. That's why I'm trying to eat better. Let's see. I would say I've steadily grown culturally, communicating with people. I have like Leah to keep me in check on some things, try to keep me in check on some things, especially trying to organize quite a bit. I've grown more in my marriage. I would say that heavily. It was like, once again, I've seen a lot of people, and I knew when quarantine was happening, I said, some people go swim, some people go sink. I knew it. And thankfully, we've been able to swim and keep afloat. It's like we enjoy one another. Let's see. Another thing I've grown in. Continue having belief within myself. That's something I know to push and have a belief that I'm different than other people, and not different as meaning I'm better than other people. It's just like I know I have responsibilities, and hopefully we all must be responsible for something. And I'm not gonna plug myself. I'm gonna plug Baylor. If you haven't listened to Baylor the Great new episode, oh man, it was really good. He was preaching. He should have put his Cash App on there because I would pass the plate to him right there. That was very good.
Yeah. Okay. Rolling in on the comments. Janai laughed at Rachel's comment because Rachel says, "ID check at the door next time, Lynette."
I'm bringing it next Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, says, wow, Rachel. Janai says, facts. Does this mean I'll be nicer to people? You know what? The jury is still out on that, but I appreciate the comment. Let's see. Hey, Bob. He says, my waist size.
Hey, Bob know what's up, man.
Listen, I've been fluctuating. Let's see. She says, "Oh, shut up, Drake, about your waist size." KK says,
Oh
"I
my
see."
gosh.
I see what she did there, Lynette. Rachel says, "Drake, does this mean that you've had time to count to come out with the toddler shirts?"
They're this close. They're this close. I promise you. You still be able to get the toddler shirts. They may be. What's the other ones? What come out the toddler again?
Child.
Yeah, child.
Is it child?
Yeah.
Pre-child?
Pre-child.
I don't know.
Pre-child.
Just wait, Jay. I got my background in child development. Just wait for it. They're gonna come out with different stages for every single person.
Okay.
Other than just saying 4 years old.
Pre-child. Okay.
But since you push, I can have some designs together, for them tonight maybe. But I'm excited for that.
Okay, we go. Rachel says it's called youth. They're youth. The youth sizes. That's what it is. She has a headache now. She wants you to get your life together.
I mean,
but y'all, thank y'all so much for coming into the live. I am your host, Leah, and I am joined here today with Drake from Everything Culture Podcast and Lynette from the Nice to Meet You podcast. They're friends of Take a Space Podcast, have been on the show, and are avid supporters. I appreciate these two because they not only push me, they support me, and everything else that my family does as well. So I truly appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
No doubt. Thank you.
Shout out to the Johnson clan.
This week's episode, we had Desmond, who unfortunately had to work. Desmond is the host of Independent Thought Podcast, where he talks all things politics. And on this episode, we talked about culture shocks and different experiences we've had as far as how we interact with people, how we talk to people, and what people's expectations were. And some of the things that we want to kind of talk about today is what decisions in your culture prompted you to be where you are, how you are right now. So the first question of the day, we're just gonna start this off right here. What is the worst advice you've ever received? Everybody always tries to give nuggets of wisdom and little jewels and gems, but what is the worst advice you've ever received?
Worst advice.
And we'll go to Lynette first.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man, I'm sure like my brain over here, like worst advice. I don't know. I guess like the cliches that people just throw out. I'm trying to think of one. Like,
okay, I'll give you a second to think. I'll go through the comments and then I'll give you a second to think. Rachel says, Drake, I have 2 ambassadors ready for you.
Well, I'm gonna lace them up.
Honey T is also waiting on the toddler shirts. And no, it's independent thought, as in a thought in your mind.
She said thought. Oh my God.
Not that kind of thoughts.
What's the worst?
So what is the worst advice you've ever received?
Just let me know when you're ready.
You got yours? Go ahead, because I'm
are we doing one? Like,
yeah, just give me a piece of advice. And you in the audience, you can also respond as well. Just let us know, what is the worst advice you've ever received?
One of the many things I was told: don't pay your bills until you get the disconnect notice.
Okay.
That y'all, please don't do that. Y'all, please don't do that.
Yeah. But hey, I'm waiting on Lynette. I can keep Lynette. I keep going.
I got one
keep
now.
going.
Okay, what is yours?
Oh, speaking, I'm an educator now. And so when I told people that I decided to go back to school, they're like, educator, they don't get paid enough. Like, why you want to do that? And so if I would have listened to those people, I wouldn't have been walking in my purpose. And so like, they're like, stay on this job. Like, you're making more now than you'll make as a teacher, but I'm not happy. So if I would have listened to those people, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so I'll say right now, that's probably one of the worst because I'm so happy now. Like I'm telling y'all about these kids on mute and screaming at them, but I wouldn't change it. I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll do it again the next day.
Thank you for what you're doing too.
Yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
That's good. Rachel can't believe that you said you don't pay the bill until you get the disconnect notice. So she's a little taken aback. Bob says, never go to bed angry. That's the worst advice. Sleep on it, then discuss it if it's still an issue. Also, oftentimes an argument ensues after a night of drinking, and being tired and drunk is not a good combination for a healthy conversation. Do y'all agree to never go to bed angry? Do y'all agree to that, or do y'all need to sleep on it?
I'm both. I would say I love you, and I don't want to talk about it right now and leave it there. But I agree with what he's saying. Like when I'm upset, I'm upset. It's like I probably need to eat. I would say so. But with that, if I'm tired, if I'm trying to go to sleep, the last thing I want to do is to bring up a conversation that if we're at an impasse about it, we cannot see eye to eye, and that's going to keep me up longer. It's going to make it worse. So I understand that. I agree with that. But I would still say I love you. Leave me alone.
I say that the angry part is that I wouldn't want to go to bed feeling it. Because like we could be angry and like we feel the stresses in our body. Like I'm uptight, I'm stressed and I can't sleep. So I could go to bed with a disagreement where I don't have to agree with you, but I don't want to go to bed feeling it where it's affecting my sleep.
Better take you a melatonin. Lay you right out. That'll do the trick.
Listen, I agree to like sometimes I gotta, because I can run hot. Just leave me alone for a minute. Just that's you, because I can say some stuff that will hurt your feelings, and I'm just trying to hurt your feelings because my feelings are hurt right now, and I want to be able to convey this information to you in a way that you would be able to receive it. So I try to taper that so that I'm not. Sometimes I just need to sleep on it. Let's see. KK says, worst advice I ever received, don't go natural. So many people still say this. So many people still say this. Shout out to Lynette for having her locks just like that. I'm out here banging y'all. Like I'm out here.
Shout out to both of y'all. And shout out to Black Horror Humor with bad hair. Y'all make sure to go watch that.
That's a plug.
Listen. Let's see. Janae says, worst advice, don't worry about missing moments with your kids. Wow. There will be other memories to make.
Wow, that's a bold person to even tell you that.
You know what's funny? Future said something similar to this. My son know I gotta work. My son know I gotta do this, do that.
And that's why he's calling Russ dad. He's calling Russ for work.
And so I know
you pulled up the worst person the last person I thought you would say.
No, I'm just saying there are people who really believe that you can miss moments and it's fine. You can always make other ones, and it's like, no, no, we're not doing that. So yeah, I agree. That's some really bad advice. That's some terrible advice. Let's see. Bob says Drake can relate ever since that night the female bartender took a drink from his cup and he has some.
Hey.
So for those who don't know,
why you gotta bring that up, man?
This was a culture shock. So there was so Drake was at an event. Long story short, Drake was at an event with his wife, and there were some other people there who were acquaintances. Drake didn't really know people. One of the ladies at the party said, "Do you want a drink?" He said yes. She went to go get a drink, and before she brought it to him, as she was coming, she took a sip and then handed it to him. What? And that was a thing. Yeah.
It was like she stood here. I'm like, oh, here you go. Got your drink. Here you go. I'm like, I don't know her. I do not know her. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you like? No, I'm good. I don't have the cooties and nothing. I mean, like the whole room just like, hear the record scratch like what is like
for her to do that? It must work with someone.
It works with a certain culture.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't. you know.
And
I
the
digress.
thing, yeah, but the thing about it, it's unique.
Lynette, though, she was one of us, though.
Yes,
Oh.
She was definitely
Oh.
skin folk.
So all skin folk ain't skin folk. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, that's exactly what that's one of the
Listen.
monikers of everything culture for sure.
Listen, she was
on the spectrum.
Okay.
She was far on the other side of wherever we are. She's over there. She's somewhere over there.
She felt offended, but I think if it was one of them things that the whole room, like my homeboys, like the other married couples that were there, like my homeboys had to like, hey, she like because he knows both of us. He like, you don't do that. Like we're both from East Texas. We sure don't do that where we from. And then on the other end, she a little different, y'all. She a little different. That's it. She come from more like she's like a flower child. She come from more loving, parents. She used to curse her parents out type life, and things. I wonder if I'm friends with her on Facebook now. That I'm thinking about
she
that.
Adopted?
Wait,
it could be. She like.
Okay. No.
I come from the child welfare. It doesn't. Every family is different. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a sip of water on that and just.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Let me see.
Yeah.
So y'all because if we're talking about that, y'all have any coworkers that get offended when you don't drink after them? Because I used to go to happy hour all the time with my diverse group of friends. I used to have coworkers that they used to drink out of each other. Once again, when I say diverse, I mean diverse group of friends. I'm the only African American in the group, and there are many other cultures there, and I'm the only one. Like, I'll pass. I'm good. They're like, oh, Brandon's being difficult. I'm like, I am.
Brandon's trying to live another day.
Right. Yeah, like this is how Corona got started. Y'all here sharing stuff, and Lord,
it's a cult. We're talking about culture shocks because it goes both ways. I'm telling you, because when we talk about hygiene, we talked about this before. I just cannot. It was something that we saw recently that I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. But it's normalized, and maybe normalized in different areas. Like now, eating a hot dog. Y'all have heard of the word glizzy, correct? I know a lot of people haven't.
Glizzy? No.
I just found out about it last. Exactly. When I heard of it, a glizzy is a hot dog. Basically, it's upstate.
I heard this. Yes, it was like New York area or something like that.
New York area, Baltimore, DMV. They a little different up there from what I've heard. And all my guests.
I did not hear that when I was in Virginia. I didn't hear that until I got down here, and it was actually on a show that's what they said glizzy is, and I was like.
I was on Twitter and I was like, and they shamed the mess. I understand how it starts out like a high school joke with some guys, but when you take that into adulthood and like grown men are scared to eat a hot dog around other grown men because they're pulling out cameras and all that in front of them and screaming, like that is a real culture that's being built now and it's spreading. And I'm like,
so how are you supposed to eat a hot dog as a guy?
I think my mind is going somewhere. I think I know.
What? Just like eating a banana, I joke about it.
How do you eat it though? Like if you can't, like how are you supposed to eat it?
I guess break it up in pieces, like shake it up, and
that looks even weird.
Some people just too sensitive. I was thinking
homophobia. That's it. That's it.
It. I got nothing.
And I got some comments about that, but I digress again.
I believe Jocelyn was agreeing with Jenai's comment. Honey T says, but she was one of us.
I know, I'm with you, Honey T.
Jenai says, what the world? And I barely even waterfall after my siblings.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
And so, Jenai says you eat a hot dog and bananas like Skittles. Like,
man, hey.
I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand it.
I eat at least 1 or 2 bananas a day, and at the same time, that fear you can't be like. That's how the word.
Do you eat it with like a spoon?
You break it up with a knife?
I break it up.
So you're not at the table like with a knife and fork.
Because one, I'm driving. Usually, I'm eating breakfast while I'm driving. So I'm like,
it makes sense to just peel it and eat it.
I peel it, break it, and keep going.
I've never thought about that. I guess I'm not that deep when it comes to
on a banana.
I'm not throwing it down my throat. Okay, that's even worse.
I'm just saying. Like, there's
You gotta slice it before you head out the house.
That's too much.
Oh, I'm telling the people, and when I started saying how dumb it was, people were getting upset all in my comments on Twitter. Like, oh, you ain't come for. I like, y'all know how stupid y'all are, but you know,
but you live in that culture. You the one over there. Let me go ahead and break this up before I leave the house. Make sure.
I'm a guy. Like I ain't gonna say it, but I ain't gonna look at shame, but I'm telling you, I don't want to send the wrong message either.
But I feel like okay, so I'll say I feel like the people that say that
I'm gonna eat a hot dog
or probably struggling with that themselves because why would they be so concerned about that?
I don't want to look like this. Well, just like Mike Tyson asked Boosie, like, hey, you know, you talk about this a lot. Are you battling with those demons? Are you
That's
feeling
what I
these
feel.
feelings?
He probably is.
And it's just like, come on now. Rachel says
that's my sister.
Oh, hi, Rachel. I've heard of sausage dogs. Southerners call hot dogs from down there sausage dogs.
Sausage dog?
All right.
When you say Southerners, like you mean like people in the South, or because I want to say sausage dogs are different than hot dogs. I don't think those two are the same thing.
You talking about like hot links?
Maybe.
Yeah. So just some clarification, please, Miss Rachel.
That's you know that's how we call things is so different.
Yeah. Rachel said it's what I do for my 2-year-old. Chop it up. Like I just can't see myself cutting up a hot dog because I don't want to be seen taking a bite out of a hot dog.
See, we have Sonic. Oh, I miss Sonic so much. But you can't eat a whole foot long hot dog like that. So you gotta cut it up. See what I do. Okay, this is fat meat. Once again, I know what I'm doing here. You got to get the tots. You never get the fries from Sonic. If you get the fries from Sonic, I'm judging you. Okay,
yeah, I don't either.
You get the tots. Okay, you get the tots with the foot long hot dog, and you spread the tots on top. You put a little ketchup on it, cut it up. Hey, thank me later. I don't know why I just had to tell y'all that right there. It was just on my heart.
You got to make it how you want it to taste. She says, yes, it's weird. My friend actually calls hot dogs sausage dogs. Where's your friend from is the question.
She might be talking about the guy from Georgia. She can comment. Yeah, Georgia. She just said that.
Oh, okay. She said, Janae says there's literally a Sonic on every corner in San Antonio.
I know. You ain't none up here.
Rachel's laughing at fat me.
Y'all don't have a fat side in y'all, you know.
Rachel says there's a Sonic in Washington.
Let's go. Let's Google this.
See, I see personally. Okay, and for y'all in the comments, and some of y'all, since y'all spread out all over the place, y'all may not know what Jack in the Box is. But would you say that Jack in the Box is better than Sonic, or Sonic is better than Jack in the Box?
Sonic is better than Jack in the Box to me. We don't have that many in St. Louis.
You don't have that many of which?
That many of Sonic. We have Jack in the Box everywhere, but Sonic, we don't have as many. You have to kind of drive far. They're not close together.
It's a Sonic on the street I live on.
I wonder if you're saying Sonic because it's so far and few in between.
No, she's saying Sonic because it's better. That's why she's saying it. That's why she's saying it. God, leave. Stop trying to pressure her to say something else. We're trying to gaslight her into saying, well, maybe you just don't know what you're talking about. That's what she's trying to do.
When things are rare, they seem to just taste better because it's rare.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sonic has great slushies.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. They may have had good mozzarella sticks at one point, but that's it.
So what great does Jack in the Box have?
First of all,
the chocolate cake.
It's not even
chocolate overload cake.
When you pull up to Jack in the Box, okay, you have a plethora of items. Oh no, sir. No, sir.
Drunk.
You do not have to be drunk. Drunk is when you go to Taco Bell. Or you make some
Jack in the Box and Taco Bell are on the same
tier. They are not the same. No,
and that tier is here. Okay.
I don't know if
No. Jack in the Box is the restaurant version of Cheesecake Factory. That's the fast food version of Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory. Oh, wouldn't go that far.
Leah. Like, I don't know what.
Steak and Shake is better than Jack in the Box.
I've never been to Steak and Shake.
And Freddy, we got Freddy.
Listen to my logic. Listen to my logic.
I need to see these comments. I need to see these comments.
Sonic is better.
Yes.
Ma'am. Rachel.
See, Rachel.
Ma'am. I know you're trying to side. I know you sided with Lynette right now. You need to come to the light, okay? Therapy and Jesus will help you.
Texas toast. They have Texas toast bread.
They got Texas toast and Zaxby's.
It's so good. And Zaxby's hit.
They don't mean nothing.
But Jack in the Box.
Sonic is for the ice cream. Food from Jack in the Box.
What food? What?
Listen, they got chicken sandwiches. They got curly fries. Didn't they have a fourth meal? Jack in the Box and Sonic. Jack in the Box and Taco Bell are made for people that either. What I'm just gonna say they're inebriated. Yeah. You have to be inebriated to eat Jack in the Box and actually enjoy that. Jack in the Box all the time.
Rachel,
first of all, Rachel, we're gonna have to have a conversation. I don't think you know exactly what you're talking about because
I'm like,
absolutely no way that Sonic.
Put it this way. The here y'all
are better than Jack.
No, Jack in the Box has a breakfast platter that I like.
Jack in the Box is better in every way.
They have a fourth meal. They have a meal between dinner and breakfast when it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
They're the you're leaving. Open. They're the only ones who are open. Because
it's made, and that's why I was going to say this.
People go there every morning. Listen,
and I'm going to talk about culture right here. I'm going to say this because I'm shocked right now. This is a culture shock. Hearing this from you, Leah, I expect more from you. Okay, I do. And I've always said when other people say they like Jack in the Box, my judgment already clicked. They're degenerate. I'm like, they're not living that right.
That's how I feel about people who are like, man, I gotta go to Sonic. Who just randomly just?
What do you mean? Sonic is an experience. Okay,
Sonic is people rolling around on little kids trying to give you your food without falling. That's
exactly the closest thing. The closest thing you can think of Sonic that you maybe can pull with is like some a person that used to be racist and it made changes in their life. You can't tell.
Sonic is like Applebee's when you don't want to warm up the food yourself, so you have somebody go there and warm it up for you. That's what it is. They get their food from the freezer aisle at Food for Less. And then they go and warm it up in their microwave.
What kind of meat is in those Jack in the Box tacos?
Tell me, yeah.
Listen. I did not come here to defend tacos. I said they had great chicken sandwiches and curly fries.
No,
chicken sandwich. That's Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
When you speak up for Jack in the Box, you got to take that good and ain't bad.
Listen, I do not eat tacos from Jack in the Box. I do not eat tacos ever, because I'm not really a Mexican foodie type of person.
That is Tex-Mex. That is not
Chick-fil-A has better chicken sandwiches.
Oh yeah, we know that.
They don't have sourdough bread.
Well, you can take the bread from Jack in the Box.
No,
that's Chick-fil-A, and there you go.
That sourdough bread is probably sour for the wrong reason. That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
What are the comments?
Rachel says their breakfast is bomb, tacos and teriyaki bowls. Rachel,
I'll give you the breakfast.
Why do you have so many different type of food at your spot?
That's why it's the Cheesecake Factory of fast food.
No,
because when you go to Cheesecake Factory, there are 30 pages in their menu because they serve everything from here to Timbuktu, which doesn't really make sense. Some restaurants specialize in one or two things. Cheesecake Factory doesn't specialize in anything. They just say, hey, do you feel like having Tex-Mex? Do you feel like having Asian? Do you feel like doing Italian?
And nothing tastes special. And nothing tastes special. It's just
and Sonic is warmed up food from Food for Less. Okay,
what?
Tell me what meat that's in them tacos, and I'll stop. And I will leave you alone.
Kay says I only go to In-N-Out for burgers. Jack in the Box is best for breakfast.
Facts, Kayla.
They do have good breakfasts. I wouldn't say only. Jack in the Box was the truth after the Cub let out at 4 a.m.
See, she's speaking of what's like. She's agreeing
because she knows what's up. Honey T real. She knows what's up.
Rachel says, I keep thinking y'all talking to me. Let's see. Sonic meat is fresher. Jack in the Box meat is whack.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yes.
Thank you, Rachel.
Bam, look at me in my face.
You lucky
right
I can't see these. I'm
I
on
want
Facebook
you
trying to see the
to
comments.
I got them. I got these comments on my.
now. Who hurt you, Rachel? Who hurt you?
No,
Because I
people
feel like
love
you
you.
have been hurt by somebody in a Jack in the Box parking lot, and that's why you're taking it out on Jack in the Box. I'm gonna need you. Listen, Rachel, I need you to stop, girl.
Only Trump supporters like Jack.
I go to Jack in the Box maybe twice a year. Once a year.
Jenna, I'm sorry. What did you say, Lynette?
I go to Jack in the Box maybe once a year.
Well, you said it's everywhere out there.
It is, and
is it everywhere like Starbucks everywhere, or is it everywhere like Target everywhere?
Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry to cut y'all off. I read the comment. Jendai, I need you to delete that comment right there. I don't know where you meant from it. Yeah, I don't eat In-N-Out, but we're not gonna besmirch Whataburger. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna besmirch Whataburger.
Oh, Lynette, do you have either one of these?
We don't have those. But I know Freddy's. I don't know if y'all have Freddy's, but Freddy's is good.
Yeah, Freddy's is all right. I go to Freddy's before I go to Sonic.
So where you
St. Louis.
Oh, okay. I never.
We got White Castle. Y'all got White Castle?
Every day.
No.
I've never been to White Castle. I don't even know if there's one out here.
You probably got Crystal something. What is it called?
I don't know. I had a
Yeah.
bad time at Crystals. Crystals like Louisiana.
I don't know.
But if you come to Texas, one of the staples is Whataburger.
Yeah. Don't go. If you go and you happen to have a good time while you're out at 3:30 in the morning, get in that long line and order you a honey butter biscuit chicken sandwich.
It sounds
that's the only thing on that menu that you will actually enjoy.
She lying to you.
Other than that,
I'm so
you can absolutely bypass Whataburger and do something else.
Actually, we don't have a lot of people. I guess the people that's from my chat done left because I'm surprised they ain't setting this on fire right now.
And then Rachel going shade saying you could buy White Castles from Safeway.
But you can't but Whataburger. Okay, let me tell you, you can go from. Okay, my thing is I go to Whataburger. I would like to have a number one, no onions, mayonnaise instead of mustard. Then I would like you to toast the bun, both sides, onion rings instead of fries, and hit me with a strawberry malt. Can't shake it. And I'm telling you, then you get like it's so much stuff there. It's so good. It's so good.
This is all reminiscent. He's reminiscing right now. I don't have to reminisce. I don't have to.
That's why when I go,
it's just good when you go. It's fresh fries, fresh meat. They're good.
This is why when I go back home, I usually end up getting sick to my stomach because I eat too much. And it's like, oh my God, it's so good. Like, but what?
It's nostalgia.
How you don't like Whataburger?
That's what it is. He's tasting nostalgia.
One thing she is telling the truth about is that line. That line will piss you off. Okay, you may need to have a snack before you get in the line there. Okay, while you waiting, because it's like Whataburger and Chick-fil-A go hand in hand.
Okay.
That's a choice. People like, I don't know which one I go to, Whataburger or Chick-fil-A.
Absolutely not, because if Chick-fil-A is open,
their breakfast.
If Chick-fil-A is open, people are going to Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
No, it's been some days you want to go there. They got this honey barbecue chicken sandwich.
His lips starting to get wet. Right? He's been their waist size.
I'm telling you, the honey. That's what I'm trying to tell her. She ain't that honey. I wish G-Jack was on her. The honey barbecue chicken sandwich.
I lived in Texas 3 years.
They get like 3 chicken strips. They wrap it like in some what's the mozzarella and cheddar cheese, melted on Texas toast. This is where Texas toast come from, okay? And they put just the right about of that barbecue sauce. It's not too much. It's that just get you right in the corner. Like I wish I had more, but I don't wish I had more. I got just enough barbecue sauce, okay? And it used to be seasonal. It used to come like every 3 months, and man, used to wait for them like. What are y'all talking about? Like, I don't like Whataburger. That just don't make. Google Texas and what's the biggest fast food chain in Texas and see what it says. That's all I'm saying.
From Texas. What are you talking about? Like In-N-Out came from LA. Of course,
and they can take it back. And they can take it back.
They're making way too much money to take it back. You better get out of here.
Because too many people moving from LA to Texas.
That's the thing.
Thank you, Rachel. Rachel. Not the hurt Rachel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's see. Sonic gave me cold fries at 9 a.m. and never went back. You know what? That would hurt me.
But what did I say at the beginning? You never get what from Sonic?
Listen,
Fries. You should have got the tots.
The tater tots. Yep. I ain't never got fries from Sonic. Only tater tots.
You feel me?
Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Rachel says Sonic is like Checkers.
No,
I'm gonna be
rallies.
honest.
That's rallies. We have rallies.
I've never been to Checkers. I don't know what Checkers is.
It's like, well, I don't know.
Yeah. Z says, not Sonic. Is Z one of your people?
No.
Oh, look. Oh, see. Thank you. Another vote for me. Yeah.
Z
Honey T, same question. Why are you getting fries at 9 a.m.? We gotta make better life choices.
Yeah, breakfast time.
Says, Jack in the Box tacos has soy meat. I asked Jack in the Box worker.
Soy meat. Oh.
I mean, so does Taco Bell, but that's what I don't get. I don't eat there either. I go to Jack in the Box and get regular chicken sandwiches. They don't need sourdough bread. See, I feel like people are on my side on this, and I feel like you guys should just be on the right side of history.
This is a complete culture shock to me right here.
You cannot compare Sonic to Cheesecake Factory.
Thank you,
There's
Rachel.
no comparison. I feel like no. I actually said Jack in the Box was like Cheesecake Factory.
And it's still no comparison.
It is very much a comparison because they have the same amount of items on their menus. Rachel, I would really like to talk with you after.
So does Timmy Chan. So does Timmy Chan.
Parking lot.
I always say if you selling too many different varieties of stuff, that means your stuff is trash. And where are you getting out of this type of where are you finding the time to prepare this? Like you
What
need to
are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking? Tell me, listen, hater.
You know what? I shut this whole conversation down though. St. Louis has the best Chinese food. And y'all can't even.
I have heard that.
St. Louis has the best Chinese
I
food.
don't know how that's true, but I plan to visit to find out why.
What'd you say?
Have you been to Seattle?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
What color is the rice? That's the key. What color is the rice in Seattle?
Well, it's different cultures.
Is it light skin rice?
Is it light skin rice?
Like yellow? Like they got the Oh my god. Hey, it's this spot. My wife know the name of it. I just tell her, give me the rice, and she give me the rice. It's like they got this curry pineapple fried rice, but you can put whatever protein you want in there. But when I tell you, it's so good, so good. I mean,
ain't nothing touching St. Louis rice. I haven't.
Man, once again, I
really want you to travel.
I was gonna say, you took the words out of my mouth.
I think both of y'all need to travel because both of y'all y'all palates are not as well experienced in life, and I'm concerned for the safety of the.
Well, I ain't gotta travel to know Jack in the Box ain't better than
That's what I'm trying to say.
Listen. Yes,
Wendy's is better than Jack in the Box.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
I did not say Jack in the Box was top tier. I just said in the grand scheme of things, Jack in the Box is always going to be above Sonic. Wherever we are on the list, like if Jack in the Box is number 134, Sonic is going to be like 213.
If Sonic was 24 hours, Sonic was 24 hours, it would destroy Jack in the Box. I promise you. Promise you.
I can't stand when people say Whataburger. It clearly says what a burger.
It is Whataburger. That's what we're going to call it.
I was tripping. I thought it was spelled wrong. I'm like, he said
it's Whataburger.
It's what a burger, but especially in the commercial with the accent, it's the accent that makes it Whataburger.
Okay.
Yeah. But hands down, In-N-Out is the best place to be for burgers at Five Guys. Five Guys, definitely, yes.
No, we got Five Guys.
I'm about to say
Five Guys. We got that. It costs too much. It ain't worth it.
Exactly. Overpriced. All these guys coming from the West Coast think they got good food, and they just overpriced. Because y'all ain't like that.
Choices in life. Y'all got to make better choices.
Shake is $4.99.
Do we need to bring Braum? Do we need to bring Brahms in the conversation? Do we need to do that?
Listen.
Do we need to do that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, of course, yeah, because you don't know. You don't know. You wasn't there.
I clearly said I don't know. Lynette, didn't I just say I don't know?
Yeah, She's showing it. She's showing it.
Thank you. I just want to make sure. Jocelyn says Wayback Burgers too.
Wayback Burgers. Wayback? Is that a place?
I don't know.
Is that like burgers from your house?
I don't know what Wayback Burgers are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Is that what you eat when you ain't got McDonald's money? Is that what a Wayback?
I don't don't know. I don't know what that is.
We're gonna take your ass way back to the house, you know, on the way.
So she's not a true fan of that. I'm sorry, I'm catching up on the comments, and I lost where we were in the conversation.
I missed it.
Janae says, Drake, I rest my case. Rachel,
with your case.
the Rachel who wasn't hurt in the Jack in the Box parking lot says you can buy White Castle from Safeway.
That's not the same, Rachel.
Joseph says I hate White Castle and crystals. It was so many emojis.
All right.
Get it off your chest.
Rachel, who was hurt in the Jack in the Box parking lot, says that Jack in the Box is too slow and poor customer service. Listen, okay, you got to stop going there on third shift. Okay, that's step number one. You don't go there on the third shift. Number two, it says we don't make it till you order it. It's not fast food because they got to pop it in the microwave. They cook it when you order it. They don't know what you're going to order unless you call it ahead. Rachel, we got to talk after this. I just really want to help you, girl. I really just want to help you. I just feel it in my spirit. Rachel said that's why you grow in size.
Oh,
wait, hold on. What?
Jocelyn Wayback Burger. Wait, what is a Wayback Burger? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Drake worse than the barber attorney from Barbershop 2 with his coffee. Listen. Janae says Chick-fil-A every time. Thank you. Who was going to Whataburger? Who was doing that? I remember that part of the conversation. Aura, to God be the glory.
Friend,
right? Yeah. Hi, friend. You guys must be hungry. I don't even know how we started on this conversation.
It's probably my fault.
I just wanted to know what side of, if they were going to be on the right side of history or not.
And I am hungry. I am. Okay.
Rachel says sounding like his meal. Oh, when he explained that. Yeah.
Okay.
Rachel, who was also hurt in a Chick-fil-A parking lot. Chick-fil-A is overrated. Rachel.
Rachel. Okay, she on my bad side. No,
I don't. Why are you getting hurt in these fast food restaurant parking lot?
I ain't gonna say Chick-fil-A. It's I've had some very few,
overrated.
But
where are your
I can't say that. I can't say they're overrated. I can't say that.
It's not. No, it's not overrated.
Like, I get good service every time, and you know what? If the service is not good, I can go and talk to any of the associates and say, "Hey, my fries aren't right," or "Hey, I expected this. Don't worry about it.
Whole new meal
for you. Keep the other meal. We'll go ahead and take care of it."
Have y'all tasted the new brownies from Chick-fil-A? Fire.
Jeanette, you like sweets. I see. What
did you call her? What did you call her?
Yeah, I call her Lynette or Jeanette.
You said Jeanette, but I wasn't gonna say. I didn't want to.
No, correct me.
We gotta help them out. We gotta make sure.
Lynette, you like sweets? Huh?
I'm not big on sweets, but I'm just like the brownie though. Like it's really good.
Okay, see, I'm on the. I love when they have the peach. It was the peach shake or the frosted lemonade.
The peach frosted lemonade.
I haven't even had that.
They have the key lime lemonade too. Listen,
that key lime hit as well.
I want you not to be so hurt. I want you to not be so hurt. Rachel says Rachel's supposed to stick together. Rachel, who's gonna be on the right side of history, says our last name separate us. Let's see. Oh, Houston does Jimmy Changas.
I've heard of that.
No, Jimmy Changas.
Yeah, Changas. That's how I think that's how you pronounce it.
You ever know with the monkey? We don't eat that. Like
I don't know.
It's one in Pearland. I know what you're talking about. I've never been there. It was one right around the corner from us.
Yes, we do have the best Chinese.
Thank you, Rachel. Hands down.
Rachel, I don't know if you can be trusted with this information. Only because.
I'm telling you, come to Seattle. It may. I haven't been to St. Louis, so I can't compare. Chinese food is better here than Houston. I would say that.
Did you have sweetie pies when they moved there?
I never went.
Okay, I don't even like sweetie pies. I was gonna wonder because like it's hyped up. It's not even.
There's so many other places that would like. There's so many soul food restaurants in Houston that's tucked off. That's delicious, and some of them not even tucked off no more. They're real big and popular now. Like, so It was a spot called, oh my God, D&B's. It was like a club on one side, the other side's a restaurant, and they had a buffet. It had a soul food buffet. Oh goodness.
Wow.
My first time eating grits in my life, and I loved them.
I do not like grits. I don't understand. Salt or sugar.
Hey.
I can never get with grits.
Cheese and shrimp. Cheese and shrimp.
Wait. What?
What?
You grew up in the South and never had grits until
Culture shock. We're back to the topic.
Who grew up in the South? Me? Oh,
No.
him? Oh, okay. All right.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I don't. You know what? I remember having this conversation.
Well, I didn't like grits. I don't like chitlins.
I don't like chitlins either. I
don't know anybody who's our age who actually is like, yeah, I want some chitlins.
Would you like me to show you my Facebook timeline?
No,
I can show you my Facebook timeline and tell you how it was a big argument about.
I don't know people who like chitlins.
I understand. My wife loved chitlins. Like, and I was like, that would never be made in our house. Okay, no, ma'am.
No, just make it in the breezeway outside somewhere down the street. Drake, that Cajun crawfish place in Seattle is bomb.
She heard me talk about this, right? She heard me joke about it. That's why she said that, right? Skip whatever comment everybody else talking about. If she must be talking about the place I was talking about. She must have went back and listened to an old episode. She had to, because when I tell you, I was disgusted. But I'm gonna make it quick. Y'all know what Cajun food is like, right? You know, from Louisiana. You know they have. You know, I think we ordered crab legs, and I wanted like the little pack to the side. You know, some potatoes, some corn, and andouille sausage, right? Okay. That was
right. I told you he ready. That
was the most bland food I've had in my life. Like the crab legs are okay, but I don't like spicy food. So I like easy on it. No spice in the corn, no spice in the potatoes at all, and they put a wiener. A sausage. What do you call it? A sausage dog? They put a sausage dog. In the thing, and I'm like a Oscar Mayer, just regular hot dog in there. I wanted to throw that thing. It wasn't a hotel room because we was visiting down here in Seattle. We were in Seattle.
Why would you go to a whole? Okay. Let's for those. Okay, why would you eat something that is not native to that culture?
Because I wanted that. That's what I wanted at the time. And
it's a culture shock.
No. Same thing with, like, on the other end, chowder. In Texas, I've had chowder. I hated chowder. Chowder's disgusting all my life. Up here, oh my God, this stuff is delicious because it's native to the area.
Yes, my point. I would not go to Texas and ask for Baja Mex. I would expect Tex-Mex.
You never know. You may
find because they don't do Baja in Texas.
I don't think we got Taco Bell's Baja, but that's Taco Bell.
No, it's absolutely not.
Did you when I say Baja comb your beard in the midst of?
Yes, he did. Yes,
I do that all. I'm saying you got to get to know me.
Anyway.
I don't know. That's what we do.
Oh, my mom's here. Hey, Ma.
Hey,
hello.
Mr. Johnson, Dr. Johnson.
Okay.
Food. I sent you the thing, Rachel. Papa Dough.
I've heard it.
Oh,
you
okay.
Been to Papa Dough?
She said she heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Oh, you haven't been.
Papa Dough's. Okay, now my people may drag me because it is. Papa Dough's a little overrated, but
it's a good experience. I feel
it's an experience.
I feel like when you pay $50 for you and your date's meal, no drinks. No.
You're paying $50 almost for yourself at Papa Dough's.
No, I paid like $25 for my meal.
For a lunch special?
No.
Did you get a water? Like,
yeah, I said no drinks.
Okay.
No drinks. So cool. When you pay, you kind of expect to like have, but it's the ambiance, it's the atmosphere. Like when you pay money. You pay for the experience. Let's see. Let's just go to Baker Square. Baker Square has been closed for so long, and I want to say that was only native to California. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but it was really great food. That's when I realized I love skillets. I love when they have skillet mixes. That's when I found out that I love that.
You know what I miss? I miss Bennigan's.
Don't even know what that is. I am not from Texas. I don't know what
I don't think Bennigan. Y'all may be right. I don't think Bennigan's was a Texas thing. Bennigan's had, y'all know what a Monte Cristo is, right? Hey.
You know, I just had to come up here because, you know, things were getting a little bit out of hand. So I just wanted to do some damage control.
So once again, no respect for no respect for Jack in the Box here. But we're going to have respect for Whataburger here.
Absolutely.
Whataburger.
Absolutely not.
Watered down burger. Got it.
Whataburger.
Absolutely
the best burger you had. Tell me what burger's better than Whataburger in fast food chain. I'll wait.
Down here? Well, in California, I would say Super Duper. I don't know if y'all know what that is.
We don't know.
Smash Burger, In-N-Out Burger. You got Five Guys.
Like, y'all so wrong.
In-N-Out
that
for
are
sure.
better than Whataburger. When you eat Whataburger, it's mostly bread. There's no flavor. You have.
What are you talking about? What you can get? They got burgers with triple meat and triple cheese on the menu.
More meat does not mean more flavor.
I'm telling you, and it's better.
Does not mean more flavor.
And they got a salsa verde. You know, see like a burger.
Okay.
That's the only type of burger you can get.
Flavor.
They have a steak. They have an A1 burger. Y'all cannot.
Y'all know when he get close to that mic. When he get close to that mic, he's serious.
Y'all cannot go with me. My palate is beyond y'all. Y'all ain't about to argue with me about this.
Your palate is below mine. If you think
it's not on time.
The best fast food burgers
in Texas. What is
the
like
best
only burger that can compete with Whataburger would be Beck's.
I don't even know what Beck's is, but you're crazy. You're crazy. There's absolutely no way because Whataburger, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm getting through the comments, y'all, I promise. Jocelyn says, nah, Houston does Timmy Chan's.
That's what all that stuff when y'all talking about Jack in the Box remind me of Timmy Chan's. Timmy Chan's got the worst. I've never eaten from Timmy Chan's. I picked up food from Timmy Chan's. Timmy Chan's is a hood spot. Timmy Chan, but it's a Houston staple though. Like, but y'all can Google articles right now with rats being served at Timmy Chan's. That's how I feel about Jack in the Box because how you go to Timmy Chan's, you can get you a burger, you get you fried rice, a lot of fried rice. You can get you from shrimp. You can get every type of from goat probably. You can get you a taco. You can get. That's why I don't trust it either. How are you finding all these animals and you just have just fresh animals? How you gonna have all that fresh protein just ready to go?
Different meats from different butchers. Like
I'm not going with it. I'm not going with it.
Rachel on the wrong side of history says that the only fast food restaurant that Jack in the Box is McDonald's. I don't think that. No,
the only fast food is better than.
I would put McDonald's over Sonic.
I hadn't ate McDonald's in like 3 years, and I had broke down.
Exactly. Rachel, come through with the facts. West Coast has the best food. Yes, they do. They up and down the coast. Absolutely.
Why all the people
absolutely.
Who done told y'all these lies?
Listen, you gotta travel. You gotta live in different places.
I'm on the West Coast now. And it does not have the best.
You're in one area.
Do you know how many people that want to have my cooking? You know how many people that want to have
one area and you are different in your area.
The West Coast don't even have barbecue.
Yes, we do.
I think because they're watching their figure. They watch their figure more in the West Coast.
Who even talk?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Who even talk about West Coast barbecue?
I was gonna say they watch their figure more. I thought this was like people running more, people vegans, all that on the West Coast.
I think you're more so talking about like LA people. When people think West Coast, they think LA. But West Coast stretches from Washington down all the way to Tijuana, down San Diego. Like that is like the whole left side of the United States. There's so many different cultures in between. Drake lives in this small part right here of one area. It says that there's no barbecue. He is negating everything else.
Have you ever heard of Cali barbecue? Have you heard of West Coast barbecue?
I didn't say this is what we're known for. What
are y'all known for other than avocado toast?
Yeah.
First of all, avocado toast you cannot say that, avocado toast just started in California.
My bad. I had to get pizza for the girls. Sorry.
See, okay. Listen,
What kind of pizza you
Let's
get?
see.
We order Domino's.
Okay.
Why
Up
did
to
you go
Domino's
round
made a
table?
comeback.
Yeah, Domino's is better than Pizza Hut.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank
But
you.
it's not better than
Thank
Papa
you.
John's. It's
Have
not.
you had Domino's recently?
Not recently.
Hey, Domino's made a
Did it
comeback.
change or something?
Domino's is good. Like it's good.
Yeah, that's I've been saying this for like a year. People,
I
it
gotta
was
go
part of
back
that
now.
conversation when people were trying to tear my head off. I'm like, y'all need to give them. They have a commercial
Give 'em
like,
another
"Hey, give
chance."
us another try."
Okay, I'ma try.
And I'm like, we tried. I'm like, damn.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Domino's.
Yeah, I
Papa
can't trust
I ain't
John's.
had Domino's in years.
Papa
Listen.
John's
It's
tastes
like-
like day old pizza to me.
Really?
Yes.
We
I
got
used to love
emo. We're known for emos. Y'all probably know what emos is, but that's what St.
I
Louis
used
is
to
known
love
for.
Papa John's, but let's go.
Yeah.
I got so many questions I want to ask people that like what. I
Y'all
just
pray
don't
for
know how to
Drake. Y'all
start.
pray for Drake. Janae says 5 guys throw a whole sack of potatoes in the bag for you.
They
And that's
will.
why you love
Grease
it.
and all.
I'm okay,
Grease and
got
all.
it.
That's
I don't
why
need because you're trying to over you're trying to
Compensate.
compensate for
Yeah,
your trash.
compensate.
Everything.
Yeah,
I don't need all that.
Wow.
You gotta make the burger how you want it.
Facts.
Listen.
And they make it right in front of you too, which makes it
Thank
even more fresh.
You can do that in Whataburger.
No,
Watered down burgers. No, you can't. You can't do that.
first of
You
all,
can't.
How you want it?
True.
How you want it?
I want to start with some better meat. Okay,
Which one,
Ray
Popeyes
Taylor
or
says,
KFC?
whoa, all
What kind of
KFC.
chicken you like?
Popeyes.
Right. I mean, Kayla, it's overpriced. It's not.
Listen, get your money up, okay?
It's
get
not.
your money up.
It's not
and
worth
go-
it.
Listen,
That's
you
that
pay
Cali
$13.
mindset. That's that Cali mindset.
It's not
Just
worth
because
it.
you spend too much money on it, it has to be
Right.
No,
Like,
that's
no.
not what it is. It's not because it's been like because even if they drop the prices and the burgers are like $5 and the fries are like $1.50,
good. It
their
still
food
be
is
nasty. You're right. The only thing about it, I can give this. I can pay $5 to feed a homeless person, and they'll feel all right about it. And they still be like,
Yeah.
thanks, I guess.
Five Guys is delicious. I can't trust these people. Rachel on the wrong side of history says the only fast food. That's, we read that one. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see. Henny T says I was hungry, had to go to church, and the nerve to give me a fresh 7-Up. Are you finally answering the question from earlier, asking why you got French fries at 9 a.m.? I need you to do better. Rachel said I did go on the third shift. Yes. Do not go back to about to the third shift because that's where
you gotta go early in the morning time where the breakfast.
No, they
is
have a
bomb.
4th shift. They have a
it's
4th
fourth
shift.
meal. It's
He
fourth
is
meal.
hated.
Fourth meal.
Drake is a hater.
I'm the realest person in the building. I'm
No,
a
you're
hater
not.
now.
No,
You're a hater.
Wow.
You don't
It's okay.
Wow.
This is not the no. You do not no blasphemy right here. Let's see. They tell you to keep the wrong meal because they can't take it back because of COVID-19. No,
even beforehand.
Chick-fil-A will let you keep the meal that they messed up, and
most people will.
Oh yeah. Most people
Yeah.
will. They can't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
So questions. Jedi says sugar for grits. Kayla
Really?
says,
I still ain't figured it out.
Kayla says sugar and all that salt, cheese, pepper, rock
I don't even eat grits, so
I don't need to eat it, Rachel.
So you never had cheese and grits?
I
See,
can't
Rachel
figure it out.
loves
I don't
chitlins.
eat grits.
Rachel says I love chitlins.
I know. She gonna cook them stinky things probably on Thanksgiving.
Where you is Rachel from St. Louis too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't eat those things.
No wonder why.
Janae, you better come through with the facts. I'll take McDonald's over Whataburger.
McDonald's? Okay.
Listen,
What is wrong with y'all? Like, what is this?
Wow. I really gotta have this.
Dang it with an accent does not make it good. Drake.
What is this?
That's a
What
fact.
is this?
Give us free.
Listen, you're in Washington, sir. Yes, you're only in one part. You can't say anything about California because you
What
haven't.
food? Okay, what's the best food y'all have?
Listen,
Like, what food do
when
y'all
you
have
go-
that's good?
When y'all listen, it depends on what you like because California has a
What
California.
do you like?
A variety.
What's your favorite place to eat in Cali?
It depends. So when I go back, I have like a list of restaurants that I hit. Okay. When I go back, I gotta have pizza from Round Table. I
Yes,
gotta
absolutely.
go to Chevy's. I gotta go to Chevy's to get my flautas because I need my
You got
Baja
Chevy's.
mix. I need to go to the taqueria because they're the only place that I'll eat actual nachos because that's
Is that
really the
Frisco?
Mexican food that I
San
eat.
Francisco, right?
Oh, you can't get that in Texas.
Yeah, I'll go either San Francisco or the place in that place in San Jose.
What's it called?
I forgot what it's called. Ask Dad. Dad knows.
I'm looking for some new restaurants to try while I'm here.
Nations. I go to Nations for their burgers.
Yeah,
absolutely have to go to Nations for their burgers. Nations. If I want Chinese food, I go to Chinatown where they make it fresh, but you got to make sure you know what you're ordering.
Houston has 2 Chinatowns.
Goodbye.
What does that mean?
Goodbye.
You asked me about California. I'm not comparing the two.
You're not saying anything impressive. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
not
saying. You know what?
Because you started off with pizza. You started off with pizza.
It's because that's what I do.
No, you gotta put out. You need to put it on. You need to put on for your city and your state, and you're not doing it.
I absolutely do not have to put on for anybody. You said what? You said, what do I do when I go home? That is what I am.
Because what you're saying, because we got so good food on the West Coast. I'm not hearing nothing that's just.
We have, listen, that's why I said you got to go for what you like. And if you don't know what you like, I can't really help you. But you can't judge the entire West Coast off of one small space that you've been through.
What soul food spots y'all got?
That's it.
All in Oakland. All in Oakland town.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I was thinking Oakland.
All in Oakland.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's really, it's
there's South Central.
I got to risk my life.
South Central in the hood.
No, Oakland. First of all, Oakland is not
too
all
different.
Bad. It's not all bad.
Of LA or something.
Has it been? Are they? Oh, they said they gentrifying bad in Oakland, right?
In some parts of Oakland, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm behind. Round Table Pizza. Yes, Janai, you better know it. Thank you for your support. Honey T says, I love corn grits and I love sushi. Okay.
I love sushi too.
No sushi.
Sushi is amazing. What are grits? I can't get with them.
Grits is like another.
I had some before, but the taste is maybe the texture I can't get with. Who made grits for you though?
If you want to learn the history of grits, go to Everything Culture. We did a whole post about them. It's actually a Black-owned business that sell grits, and I think we'll purchase some and give them out for Christmas and stuff. But grits is like porridge to a sense. That's exactly kind of come from, and it's actually corn. It's like grinded up corn and put it out. Every day's a school day. All right.
Janae says, Drake, go to the Bay Area and let my dad be your Uber driver and he will change your mind.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with him.
You gonna talk all this big game when you get off the plane. Bay Area ain't got nothing. Right. California ain't nothing. When you leave, Mr. Johnson, this was the best thing I ever had in my life.
I'm gonna enjoy the company. Then you know what? He will come down to Texas and he probably like, hey, babe, we got to move to Texas. Like the food is better. It's cheaper to live here. Like he go to Whataburger. He like, I don't know what they would
He's been to Texas multiple times. At no time did he ever say, let's go to Whataburger.
Who was his Uber? Who was his Uber?
We lived there. What are you talking about?
Who did y'all take him there? Did y'all drive him there? Did y'all let him experience it?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I think you neglected him. I don't think I don't think you laced him up like I can lace him up.
You lace him up, Drake.
I can take him to cream. I'll take him to Cream Burger, like $6 burgers.
What is Cream Burger?
Cream. I'm waiting. What is
cream? Now that you're back in Cali, go to Cream and let me know how it is. Everybody's been talking about it.
What is it?
Yeah. It's a dessert place. Okay. Jonathan says I already got him like that. So yeah.
The only thing Dad would like about Texas is the heat. Probably.
That's it. That's pretty much it. And Papados.
Yep, and Papados.
The heat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm from Texas.
The experience.
That is trash. Don't eat it.
Good, Jadai. In a nutshell.
Yeah. My mom is not moving to Texas. Yeah, ain't no what? But we're a little bit over.
I'm trying to give y'all the best advice. I'm trying to give y'all some good advice. These are the best advice I ever received.
That's the worst advice.
That is the worst. That is the worst. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all for being on. Thank you to Lynette from Nice to Meet You podcast. Lynette, can you tell people where to find you?
You can find me on IG at Nice to Meet You podcast. Yep, there you go. And on Twitter at Nice to Meet You pod. I will have a new episode this Sunday around 11ish Central. So check me out.
And she'll tell her real age.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, Rachel. Rachel made me slip. Yeah, the Sowing Seeds of Love. You can catch the podcast episodes if you want to view them. I know some people like to view the conversation because it's like just, I don't know, more authentic. You can head on over to my YouTube channel and subscribe.
Awesome. Rachel, do you want to go next?
Oh, I'm I'm a sidebar today.
Okay. All right. Drake.
You can check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Everything Culture, and that is thing with an A. You can check us out on Twitter at Every THG Culture as well. And always follow us on YouTube. You know, what else? We're on Tumblr as well. Check out Black Horror Humor.
I haven't got to that yet. Getting ahead.
Pull it back.
Pull
it back. I didn't know we had the tickers new. Okay, I'm sorry.
What? That was the same ticker from last time.
What's it?
It was.
You got your crap.
Yeah, you just had a recent episode come out, and you want to.
Oh man, we new recent episode. Make sure y'all check this one out. We had our first Black Trumpster we were able to interview, and we actually interviewed and this from the Beyond Borders podcast with Kid Gravity and Rose Gold. Great conversation. Trying to get an understanding for why people do what they do and why would you vote for Trump and you're a black man.
I know somebody, but never mind.
Yeah, hey, we
know at least one.
Once again, we just want to know why, and it's a very intriguing conversation. Hopefully, I would say listen to the makings of you or the makings of Rose Gold and Kid Gravity, and listen to the episode, which is called Trump Loses, America Wins. Going in a better direction, headed in a better direction. Yeah, and we'll be back this Sunday. Check out the Sunday stream as well. Sorry everyone that I missed Sunday. I needed some time to myself. I had to rest. Leah always telling me, "Hey, you need to take some time to yourself."
Yeah,
I finally listened. And people try to come in my neck left and right. But and I'm like, dang, I didn't know people care so much. But yeah, we'll be back this Sunday, and this may be the last Sunday we're on Facebook. We're going to be solely on YouTube. So make sure to share, check it out. If you want to join the Zoom, let me know. But we'll have our guests on. They don't like showing their faces either, but hopefully have them on. So y'all can ask them questions and why you vote, who you vote for and stuff like that. It'll be fun.
Awesome. Thank you. We have some shout outs from Rachel, trying to be on the right side of history now.
Thank you.
Go to Nice to Meet You podcast. My sister Lynette rocks. Love the support. Great episode, y'all. Sunday streams, yes. Honey C says, Drake, we support you. and Janae with the fist. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Drake mentioned it earlier. We are 2/3 of Black Horror Humor, which is a new podcast that we come out with our friend Baylor the Great, where we review horror movies. We are one African American, 2 Black people who enjoy watching horror films and discuss what we like about them, what we feel about them, and things like that. So please check us out on Twitter and Instagram, and also on YouTube. Appreciate you. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, I definitely appreciate the support. Thank you to Rachel so much for
both Rachel.
Right.
For the Rachel.
We have Rachel on the wrong side of history who was hurt in a Chick-fil-A and Jack in the Box parking lot.
Right.
Correct.
We're gonna definitely pull up with her because Rachel, we need to find out who hurt you and take them down. Right. This is not right. This was injustice. Thank you to everyone in the comments. Janae, Honey T, Kayla, Rachel on the right side of history, and Rachel who was hurt in the parking lot. Thank you to Z. Thank you to Jocelyn. Thank you.
Aura McBride.
Thank you, Aura. Thank you, Aura, for coming through. Thank you, Bob. Thank you to my mom, my dad. Sometimes in the comment, in watching the live, and he doesn't post, so I don't know if he or not. But thank you to you. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Yeah, I said Janae's name like 3 times. I think I got everybody.
Wasn't there a Christian?
Yeah, Bob.
That's
Okay.
Bob.
Oh, okay.
Destiny's D.
Yeah, that's Bob. Appreciate everybody for showing up. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We'll be back next Thursday at we won't because it'll be
Thanksgiving.
Woo!
Y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving, enjoy time with your family. We will be back the following week to talk about it live. I know I made a mistake. This week was actually Desmond's episode. Next week, Rachel will be here, and when we come back the following week, we will be having Rachel on. Thank you so much for continuing to support the podcast. Thank you for supporting my guests. Y'all have a great one. Good night.
Night.